Let's kill some shit.
No, we just finished killing shit.
Kill some more shit. I'm violent tonight, if you can't tell.
Apparently.
We have a ritual to perform.
So, before we start, the reason I bought it at Kohl's and not at fucking Macy's, where I was originally going to spend $750 for it, was because the salesperson was way too fucking pushy.
Oh,
Yep.
Like, she's like, "Oh, we have a sale going on the 20th. Like, you can purchase it today, and I'll give you the price, but you can only pick it up on Thursday." I'm like, "That's weird, but okay, whatever. I paid for the fucking thing. Why can't you just give me the sale price today, and I'll buy it today?" But
Well,
whatever. I didn't argue with that. And then I'm like, okay, let me just put it on hold and let me think about it till Monday. You know, Monday I get off work and everything's fine and dandy. Oh, well, the sale's going to be over by then. I'm like, okay. But yeah, it runs just the weekend. Okay, so you said it started on the 20th. That's a Thursday. That's not a weekend. But okay, whatever.
yeah, no, I don't. I work very hard to not be a pushy salesperson. I will straight up be like, "Oh, we have this other thing that I think you might like." Like,
Like, it would have been one thing if
my muffin fell
no.
and it hit the ground, and now it's covered in all the like
dog hair.
crap that was on the floor, dog hair, detritus. But I was really worried Otto was gonna get it.
That's sad.
So
Anyway, as a salesperson, what like my trick is, oh, I see you like this kind of thing. We also have these things that are similar and seem like they might be in your vibe. I am very good at helping people find things they like. But as far as I'm concerned, if you buy it, you buy it. If you don't, that's fine.
and see, when she was like that, that was completely fine. She didn't help me one fucking bit. I literally did 2 laps around the fucking watch case before she even acknowledged me.
Gross.
Yep.
Perfect execution. No notes.
So
10 out of 10.
I'm like-
Would avoid again.
oh yeah. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So when I look at this watch, it was the only watch that, like, out of the God knows how many I looked at today, that I'm like, yes, that's fucking it.
Right. Whereas, with my shop, like, I will do my best to acknowledge you when you come in. And if I'm busy, I will make sure that I acknowledge you and then make sure you know that I will get to you when I can.
Oh yeah. So we're going. She's literally trying to push me to buck and buy it today. And I'm like, I'm looking for a watch for my birthday. My mom is going to be
Not
purchasing
my
said
birthday yet.
watch. Literally, my mom is going to be purchasing said watch. It is a gift from her to me for my 30th fucking birthday.
Happy
Right.
birthday!
Thank you. By the way, next week, that Monday next week is my birthday.
Oh, okay.
So we will be hanging out the day after my birthday. So, but she's just fucking pushing and pushing and pushing, and I'm like, okay, all right, let me think about it. Oh well, let me fucking make a call, please. So I call my mom. We're talking about it, and I'm like, all right, can you put it on hold for me till Monday? Oh well, the sale's gonna be over. Then you have to do. We're just going back to what we're doing now. You could just pay it for it now, but you'd have to wait till Tuesday because I come back on Tuesday. I'm not working on Monday. It's like, what if I wanted to watch my fucking birthday? You're telling me I have to wait till you come back so you can get the commission? No, fuck you.
Exactly what that is.
That's exactly what it is.
I knew exactly what the fuck was going on with it, but I'm like, okay, whatever.
And
then
I don't
she
like. I
wrote
don't get
the note.
commission. I get bonuses based on my sales amounts, but I don't get commission. So I don't give a shit because I get paid hourly.
She wrote a note that I was coming back in on fucking Tuesday. On not Tuesday, Thursday. On the 20th, when I asked her to hold it till Monday or Tuesday.
Uh-huh.
And I I come back, I'm like, I'll hold it till Monday or Tuesday. I'll be back. And I fucking left. And the hilarious thing is, two wildly different experiences within the span of 20 minutes.
Oh, sure.
I walked out of the Macy's, walked across the parking lot to the fucking Jared's, walked into the Jared's. I'm still dressed in my olive drab fucking it's not a war crime the first time t-shirt, cargo shorts, baseball cap on backwards, and fucking Costas. And name brand, non-name brand fucking sneakers that are made over in fucking.
Hang on. Is that a fat electrician shirt?
It is absolutely a fat electrician shirt.
Mm-hmm.
So I walk into fucking Jared's and I'm immediately greeted at the fucking door. What do you need? I immediately get a fucking personal sales rep that takes me over to the watches to show me the fucking watches, ask me my price point. And they don't even bat an eye. Then I'm like, yeah, I'm okay, like maybe like $500. Don't even fucking bat an eye. Take me over to a fucking selection that has the other watches around my price range between 400 and 600, and we start talking. And they don't have any Seiko. I was hoping they had Seiko because if they had Seiko, I was gonna buy it right then and there, but they didn't. So I'm like, look, guys, I'm so sorry. These are the features that I want in my watch. I want the self-winding, like the self-maintaining of the battery. I don't want to have to change the battery out. I also really like the automatic function in this. And they're like, oh, well, we have these watches, but they're outside of your price range. And like, he's not even like the dude wasn't even being an asshole about it. It's like, yeah, no,
No,
they're
he was being honest. He was like, "Oh, well, the stuff we have that fits those parameters that you've said is outside the price range that you've listed."
outside the price range for what I listed for the manufacturers. Because they had citizens that were in my price range that did exactly that, but it wasn't. I was like, I'm leaning away from Citizen
Right.
because I was leaning towards Seiko. So I ended up talking to him for about 45 minutes of just nothing but watches. We're talking about
Right.
brands, we're talking about history, and he's like, dude, even if you don't purchase a watch here, if you get that watch, bring it in and show me. I really want to see it in person.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Jared's, but it's not because I dislike them as a company. I just am a really cheap bastard who really hates paying retail for jewelry unless I'm getting it from actually from an artist.
That's fair. That's absolutely fair. I mean,
Otherwise,
the
I
Citizen
want to
watches
get
were
it.
all the same prices that I was looking at fucking Macy's and at the other jewelry stores. So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
But no, their customer service is great.
And then I fucking find it at Kohl's for $300 fucking cheaper than what I was gonna fucking buy it at Macy's. So I'm fucking ecstatic. Alex, shall we do a thing?
Yeah, we should do a thing. Welcome to session 41. When last we left our heroes, you had battled your way through the roots of the tree, taken on a vampire,
A black something.
a vampire of the Black Fang
Black
clan.
Fang.
Yeah, that.
Who escaped, leaving you to fend off the last few corrupted termite guards. And when you made your way back to the surface, while you could tell that things were potentially better, Niora told you that there is still work to be done to actually cleanse the forest of this corruption. And while you discern that it is not going to take over her in the immediate future, you take a moment to actually have a long rest and settle in for the evening and are able to get a good night's sleep. The grove is eerily quiet, still somewhat the heart of this corruption, though it does seem to have stopped expanding. And you are able to get in a good rest. Niora has told you beforehand that there is a ritual that can be performed that will that should revitalize the heart tree and hopefully clear this corruption from her and the forest around. She didn't get into explaining it other than generally time was of the essence, because Finn had asked if waiting for friends to show up to help was an option, which you are under the impression probably not, or at least you need to get started. So everybody has a good night's sleep. And as the day breaks, still very little life that you would expect in this area, but it was a safe night. Nothing interrupts you there. And as the sun starts to come up and the sky starts to lighten, I would imagine some of you start to wake up and think about how the rest of the day is going to go.
Quick breakfast.
What would you like to do next?
Sam stirs from her sleep as probably the rest of the people are already up. Because much like Sam, I don't like getting waken up early. So she'll probably crawl out of the wagon and go to where hopefully either a fireplace are started or sees that she's the first one up and just groan to herself before going to go collect firewood for breakfast.
Don't forget to set your spells for the day if you want to change anything, Dean.
I'm good.
But all the while, I will say that Sam is keeping her nose alert for Blackfang, because she did get a good scent.
Sure. Certainly this morning here around where you guys camped, you're not detecting that sense. And obviously with this little bit of makeshift camp, some of you probably wake up a little stiff and whatnot, recovering from the nights before. But yeah, take a moment, make some breakfast. I mean, you did have to leave the wagon a little bit away, but it is certainly not not out of the question of potentially going to um, going to make breakfast in a familiar place.
Hang on a second. I
Sure.
need to. Something's wrong. I should be level 6, right?
I believe that is true.
Something's wrong.
Yes.
One of my cantrips is missing.
Ooh, sad day.
Downgrade. So I'm assuming Karen's one of the first to be away because he's been words are hard. He's been tending to the wounded, his wounds, and what's the bear's name? Nora throughout
Oh,
the night.
Niora.
Sorry. Trying to make sure whatever's been causing the possession is at bay. So I guess Sam just sees
Oh no, there it is. I'm fine.
Karen start kicking the embers of the fire, trying to clear out the ash and putting some new firewood on, and starts frying up some breakfast for the group. I'm boiling a nice giant, and I'm talking like it may be like 2 to 3 gallon coffee pot. You just see this massive fucking jug. Excuse my language.
Karen has a
Over
coffee
top.
pot of
Hot
holding,
fire.
out of which yeah.
I'm just starting to reheat. I jokingly call it my never-ending coffee pot. I've yet to get to the bottom of it before I've needed to add more. It's been years.
Nobody knows where the coffee comes
Okay.
from.
Out of character. That sounds disgusting and like the kind of thing Matt would do. Absolutely repulsive.
I've heard of
Joking.
worse.
I'm joking. I clean it every single day. I go through that much coffee, don't worry.
Yeah, he doesn't. He normally just pours himself a cup of what's left that's cold, reheats it, and drinks that while making a fresh pot.
Look, it seasons the pot.
Ew.
Yep.
It's like
Not
cast
saying-
iron. You don't clean it.
No. Do I rinse it
Yeah.
out? Yes. Have I used? No. I'm not gonna. I purify it every once in a while, but that messes
You
with the
just
flavor.
The-
a normal
old-
coffee maker. It's gross.
The old cowboy joke. How do you know when the coffee is done?
When the
When you can-
spoon stands up in it.
When you can throw a horseshoe in it and it stands erect.
Yeah, his grandfather was apparently like that.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. In any event,
In any event,
yeah,
wakes up eventually, and the first thing he does is he goes and checks on Master Niora.
yeah. Niora is certainly not. I mean, looks rested as best as she can be. It certainly does not look healthy, as it were. But is waking up is generally alert, and she looks to you, Finn, and says, "Well, I can't say that I feel much better, but it definitely was the best sleep I've had in a while. Are you all ready to start on the ritual?"
Breakfast first.
If you have something,
Hear Aaron call from the call from the fucking fire.
if you have something light that that I might be able to keep down, then breakfast, I certainly can try.
Finn goes and rummages through their supplies in the wagon and like pulls up some fruit for her.
Aaron's bringing over a very special mug of coffee that has been infused with some herbs and spices to settle the stomach and cleanse the mind, clear the mind. Also, a swig of fucking alcohol in there, just because it's going to be needed.
And she takes both and sits and nibbles and sips on the coffee and acknowledges, well, the both of you, recognizing clearly that, you, Karen and Finn, are the spiritual leaders of the group, as it were.
One could say adults.
And says this will do just fine. When you're ready to start gathering the materials, I can give you a list.
Finn is like nibbling on some leftover like baked travel cakes.
Well, I made porridge with dried beef and dried fruit. It's available if y'all want it. In Niora. No. Where is Elle and Sam?
You
Are
look
they
over
still
by the
asleep?
fire, and Elle has a bowl of porridge already.
Sam is
Thanks
on
for
her second
breakfast.
bowl.
Coffee from the big pot, not the small pot.
Oh, I thought that was okay. I thought that was your pot. It's my pot.
Small pot's mine, big pot's everyone's.
Okay.
Coffee.
So, what?
We have had breakfast and drank coffee.
Lovely.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yay, coffee.
Coffee. Cool. Yeah, okay, cool. So
And I'm sure that shoot, Mia, you know, is enjoying herself with a bowl of porridge and a cup of coffee and blah blah blah.
So Mia gets up a little bit more sluggish than one might expect after a long rest. I mean, she did kind of get the crap beaten out of her for a little bit yesterday.
Alex,
like,
do I need to make a medicine roll to see how the infection has progressed with Mia?
um,
I think you're beating him to the punch.
I'm so sorry, Alex.
that was goofy, but that's okay. And
Oh my god, what I
she's
wouldn't give for prestidigitation in real life.
oh, I know, right?
Right.
Oh, the cleaning aspect.
Oh, I know what I need to do. Do 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 do. Yeah. Cool. So Mia is not looking as bright and chipper as you're quite used to seeing her. And but she gets up, she comes down to have breakfast with everyone and is a little bit slow, a little less chatty. And yes, Karen, if you've I mean, first make a perception roll.
It was a 25.
Lovely. Yeah. I mean, you notice that something is very off with Mia, despite only knowing her for a few days at this point. Something doesn't quite seem right. And yeah, go ahead. Well, what what do you want to do?
I'd like to open up my notebook and continue to take notes on the progression of the infection and see what I noticed.
uh,
Yeah.
I mean, yes,
Yes.
if a fur covered creature could look pallid and wan, then Mia would. She, like I said, seems to be significantly less chipper. And
Subject is beginning to show signs and symptoms of infection.
um,
An unknown malady.
you know, she she is, takes some small portions, a cup of coffee, and kind of props herself up, probably against the with her back against the altar, just uh trying to get some food down. um make make a medicine check.
16.
16. Yeah, between you know your um your medical expertise and what you've been able to pick up just looking, like, you might actually notice that um her her eyes are a little pinkish. um and as she comes down and joins the group, and you're kind of probably not hiding that you are, making these observations. And she's not stopping you.
No, he's probably narrating to himself as he writes down in the book.
And
Hey,
Niora,
I never made it. I never made it. I did make it very clear when she first stuck her head into the pink goo, and I was writing into a notebook, and I was actively out loud dictating in it. So,
and Niora looks over at her and she says to, "Oh, it would seem that your friend is also going to benefit from this ritual too. She might have less time than I do."
I mean, more of an acquaintance. But yeah, no, we should probably do something.
Well,
But if we
Finn looks
didn't,
over and like notices what she looks like, and it's like, ugh.
Who has the rope? Oh wait, no, we all do.
I was
I
going
was
to
gonna
say,
say, I
Uh,
think
I bet you all have rope. Um, so Niora looks around and she says, "There are a few things that we need for this ritual. It seems that we best get started." She says, "You'll need an untainted shard of heartwood from the tree. And you'll need to find some moon dew flower petals. You'll need some of the tree's resin, and you'll need some purifying water, and you'll need the breath of the forest. Once you've collected these things, we can actually prepare the ritual. We should be able to find almost all of it here, at least around the tree.
I'll start
Not for
working
the-
on the resin and the water.
yeah.
How do you collect the breath? Elle, how do you collect air?
Uh,
Do you just blow in it?
so
Who has gust?
does Finn know what moondew petals and the breath of the forest are?
So Finn would know, having grown up here under the tutelage of people like Niora, would definitely know what moondew petals are.
Uh-huh.
Finn would know that the moondew flower is a flower that blooms only under the light of the full moon. and they are now, now that he looks around, here would probably have generally been somewhat abundant, but there are fewer around, but they're definitely around here in this grove.
Okay.
And the breath of the forest, given again Finn's background, would Finn would know that this is a it is, I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. It is effectively the blessing of the forest magic spirits. There's no real fae, like there there are no fae other than the jackal that you happen to be with.
Right.
It's a metaphysical thing. It's not a physical thing.
Yes.
Who you call
Goody.
it metaphysical?
Yeah, but does he know how to get it?
Yes, Finn would know that there is a simple rite that would be performed, that once you that would be used to essentially take the purifying water and make it a blessed thing. Druid craft at its finest, right?
Right.
Wait, so we need to get
So
some of these things to do a ritual to get some more of
does,
these things to do a ritual?
I was going to say, does he need the purifying water to get the breath of the wild, or does he need the purifying water in addition to the breath of the wild?
Ritualception.
Ritual inception, yes. You need the purifying water first.
Got it. And does he know what the purifying water is? Because that's not purified water.
I'm
Need to
figuring
get
it's
holy
more
water.
like
Yes.
holy water, which I can do.
Again, Finn would know it is a what's the druids of Glasrune would consider the purifying waters are the water, the clear water of the any of the streams and rivers that feed into the well, what is the actual name of the river? The Chans Royale, or the Glasrune River. Yeah.
Okay, so Finn shows given her intelligence, Finn takes Mia and shows her one of the plants that is the Moondew plant.
Uh-huh.
This one happens to not have a flower on it, but he shows her what it looks like, and he says, okay, now I need you to find more of these that have flowers coming out of them. The flowers will be closed right now in buds, but I need you to pick some of those flowers for me.
Cool. And Mia kind of nods at Finn.
Oh, I'm sure she's just thrilled that he's actually trusting her enough to give her a task.
Yes.
Oh, see, Finn, I can do this. And he has Sam. Well, he asks Sam if she Sam, do you remember the stream that we passed on the road here?
With the 15,
That
I
would be
think Sam would just
significant, I think.
nod fervently.
Okay, here, take your flask and go get water from it, but it's not for drinking.
I can have a drink though, right?
Take a second flask.
Okay.
Here, take coffee. Coffee's better. Drink just
Coffee.
Just drink the coffee. Don't drink the water. Here.
Sam gets an incredible idea and kind of looks at Charon and goes, what if we make the coffee out of this?
No, Sam, we need the water from the stream for the purification ritual.
I know that, Finn.
The coffee has been purified. There's nothing bad in that. God knows what is in that water right now, especially coming from the heart tree and all the pink goo. Do you see Mia? Right?
Yeah.
We've only
I
known
know.
her for a short time, but like she plunged her head into that shit.
No, I know eating it bad.
So
Stacy taught me that. Don't eat the pink goo. I learned this
You
very
don't-
early.
Finn doesn't bother to explain to them that the stream is not going to be tainted by the goo, but whatever.
just don't drink it. Drink the
I
coffee.
would
We'll give you
I would
energy.
drink both. Up, down, up, down. Don't worry, I got it. And Sam does a
No,
very half-baked salute, takes the flasks, and starts wandering her way out of camp towards the river.
wait,
Oh, wait.
no, not both. Not both.
I got it.
Characters.
Hey, Alex, when you said trees resin, did you mean the resin from the heart tree or specifically just like resin from any trees in the forest?
The resin from the heart tree. Yes.
Okay. Elle, can you climb the heart tree and find some resin for us? You know, like sap sticking out of it.
Oh, that's what that means? Okay.
Great.
Nobody's ever called it resin before. It's always just been sap. You know. That
Running-
could be-
If it's runny,
Something
it's
syrup
sap.
out of it.
If it's kind of crystallized, it's resin.
Okay. Specifically, you're looking for the kind that's like, you know how sometimes
it's hard and
it
chewy.
comes out and it's clear and it's real runny, and other times it comes out and it's like milky and real gooey.
You're looking for the hard, chewy type of sap, not the sap that we use to make syrup out of.
Right. We're looking for the gooey stuff that's kind of milky.
Okay.
It usually comes out of like where there's like maybe an infection in the tree, a normal
of that.
infection, not
Oh,
a normal infection, not
not the pink infection.
right. If the tree could fight it off on its own, the whole thing would be a giant crystal of
Wouldn't be
amber at
here.
this point.
It's like herding cats.
And we don't even have any in the group.
We don't.
It was an option.
It's a good
And
thing too. That might be
Finn-
offensive.
uh Finn then has well, are there any other like ingredients that he needs to get the breath of the forest other than the purifying water?
No. Just
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Karen, we need to find a pure shard of the heart tree.
Heartwood, specifically the heartwood from the heart tree. So the
I think
interior.
we need to go
we need
back
to
inside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Cool.
Awesome. Everything is awesome.
Oh, I'm glad you went there first. Cool. Finn and Karen head back into the root system of the tree.
And presumably with his, detect good and evil and like Finn's druidness.
Yeah, let's first we're going to visit Elle. And Elle, as you climb this tree, go ahead and give us a oh my god.
Athletics to climb the tree.
Athletics, yes, that.
That's an 18.
Yeah, that's good. And go ahead and give me a nature check.
$14.
So Elle climbs up the tree, has no real problems, is able to avoid any rotten or corrupted areas and spot some of the resin, and is takes a collection, takes a sample, and climbs back down. Mia makes her way kind of slowly around the grove, looking for the moondew flowers that Finn has pointed out. It is an awful lot of effort for her, but she is able to collect a she makes it to collect a single sample in her current state of being, but does manage to bring that back and finds a place to sit back down. Sam, you head off to the stream and make
Generally speaking, finding your way is considered survival.
I was going to say, make a survival check first.
Making my way down through the forest.
Oh, thank you. Advantage. Got a 15.
Yeah. With a 15, you're able to make your way to the stream. It is not the biggest stream, but make make an investigation roll.
Oh, good girl. Another 15.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I've done 3 15s
Because your investigation is
in a row.
-1. Hilarious. Love it. You are able to find a nice clear stretch of water that seems to be flowing quite freely. And finally make an athletics check.
Oh, good girl. That is a 21. She's done this before.
With a 21, yeah. Sam goes to collect some of the running water from the stream, manages to balance herself quite well on the rocks around it, and
She's going to taste the water too.
Choices were made. Make a
Choices
Constitution
are
saving
made.
throw.
Oh, it's 22.
It is actually some of the cleanest and coolest water that Sam has probably ever tasted.
This has got to be it. And she pours out the other flask outside on the ground and fills both of them.
Sam gives up her coffee to collect more of these waters.
This is going to make great coffee.
Choices were made.
Yep.
Apparently.
Lovely. And we pivot back to Karen and Finn, who've made their way back down into the root system. The caves are quiet. There is no sounds of skittering insects anymore. And the pools of pink goo seem like they might be a little bit smaller and a little bit more dim. As you make your way through some of the tunnels, there is still the bits of carnage and whatnot from the day before, now left on the floor. And let's get survival, or I guess could also be nature, from you.
Well, Finn has a +6 on survival. Do you have anything better than that, Dean?
I have a +5 in survival, so I think we both need to roll for this. Or do we just?
Do we both need to roll, or can he assist me?
He can assist you. That is fine.
Great. We're gonna do that.
Yep. And while this is going on, can I start ritual casting detect poison and disease?
Sure.
We have a dirty 20.
Yeah. Finn, now that you're not on high alert coming into these tunnels and are generally on a mission, Finn is able to guide both of you towards the heart of this heart tree. as you come back into the cavern that had been appropriated by the vampire. I don't know why the vampire literally just keeps like escaping my brain. I either need both of you to make investigation rolls, or if one of you is assisting, one of you can roll with advantage. That is up to you.
What's your investigation modifier?
0.
All right, I have a +2.
Can't you cast guidance on yourself?
I can.
Does that help with that?
Yes, it does.
That's what you should do.
I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
What a good idea.
Shit, that's a concentration spell. I can and detect poison and disease. It's a ritual. I can recast it. With advantage. And I need to roll a +4. Why can't I roll?
/R1D4.
Is not a valid chat command.
/R space 1D4.
Ah. That's a dirty 20, sir.
Great. So as you come back into this main chamber and actually start to poke around, you discover that there is a hidden passage behind the throne that had been set up, and this passage leads you deeper into the tree, which is exactly where you want to go. And you come to a smaller chamber that Finn would probably recognize as, I mean, all things considered, given Karen's age and wisdom, might also recognize as the actual heart of this tree. Here, can we get another nature check?
I'll assist her with it.
I mean, unless you've got better than a +3.
I got a +2.
Okay, so
Trying to imagine what the conversation sounds like as you're wandering down. Wow, how's your nature?
It's an 18.
How's your nature skills?
Uh,
How well do you nature?
I'm gonna cast guidance
That's
on
an
her. On Finn.
Oh. Okay, guidance is what, a 1d4?
Correct.
Yes. Correct.
Okay. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah. So, Finn, as you
I know.
as
wanna lie down?
you make your way around this last chamber, you are able to find a section of the tree that is not corrupted by this pink goo. And what? How? Like this is, you're. I mean, you're in the middle of this tree, in the roots, in this, the heart of the heart tree, as it were. What? How do you see Finn going, collecting this piece of tree?
Come on. Finn is going to settle, like he's gonna approach the section and like put his paws on it, and he's going to oh, hang on. He's very reverently going to yeah, I'm not creative enough right now to come up with these words. He's gonna thank Verasta and like the spirits of the forest and the heart tree itself. And Otto, no, come here. Then he's gonna druid magic, basically druid craft himself a little piece of wood out of the heartwood.
And Finn is able to take this piece from the tree
Without, like physically harming it.
Yes. And takes a moment to thank the tree and turns to Karen. We have what we came for. And I assume at this point you start picking your way back out to the surface.
Yep. That is exactly what happened. Well, actually, you know what? This chamber that we're in, can we investigate this chamber real quick?
Yeah, sure.
See if there's any goodies in here? Dean should probably do that.
Yeah, I'm a cast a light so we can actually see.
Yeah, sure.
Yay for cantrips. I pull out a torch and touch the tip of it. Forever torch.
Ouch.
Okay. Worf. Did I write this down somewhere? This is where I check my notes again.
I'm not dead yet.
Did you actually roll your investigation?
I did not. No, I apologize. Are you assisting me with it?
Yes.
Alrighty. And casting prior to the roll. Sorry, no guidance. Yay. Well,
Ouch.
That might have been the lowest investigation roll. That might have been the lowest skill check of this entire session.
I aim to please.
It was bound to happen.
You're welcome. Wait, did I have this in my notes? This is where Oh, what? Yeah.
Gentle.
As you as you search, you do find a an ancient to Karen. I don't know that anything is ancient. You find an old book. uh,
Is it ancient looking
it is.
in the scheme of it is really flipping old?
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
is it ancient to
Like-
me
like-
being over
No.
4 to 500?
No. This is like probably not quite as old as you, but older than most inhabitants of the world.
Most non-inherently magical.
Yes.
What's that?
And yeah. You find also a signet ring that
A second
bear
ring.
that bears the symbol of the black rose.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, Finn tucks that in his bag. Like that, nobody's putting that on yet.
It's mine. No. Karen turns over to Finn and is like, he's holding both in his hand. Well, I got a book. I found a book and a black rose ring. Signet ring.
Well, how about we keep those tucked away and private until we find out what they are? Because I don't want Sam attempting to read it or put it on.
Finn
I-
is secretly
I-
going, at least Stacy's not here anymore.
That is 100% what was going through his mind.
I toss Finn the signet ring. Here, keep that away for safekeeping as I crack open the ancient tome.
Great, somebody else is reading a book.
Yes, when you open this book, a letter falls out, a sealed letter, that is sealed with the symbol of this signet ring that you have. And you notice though that the book is written in Druidic.
Cool. What does it say? I can read it.
uh
Ooh, he can.
I can
Conven-
comprehend all languages.
Conveniently enough, this book seems to detail a ritual that could cleanse the tree.
Well, that's handy.
Neat.
Is it, out of curiosity above the table, does it include the same ingredients that we've been gathering?
Yes.
Can I rifle through and see if it see what it says about the ritual?
Yeah. Karen starts rifling through the book and stops when he finds the section that says that they have to dance naked through the forest.
Did you
wouldn't be my
like
first time.
warn? Nearly spit took all over my my computer.
At which point,
Well, isn't the first time, won't be the last time, is what it is.
at which
I'm
point,
sure-
Karen actually looks at it and goes, "Oh, that's a different ritual." Um,
No. He actually says, it's not the first time, probably won't be the last time, out loud. Finn can hear him.
It honestly just doesn't really care.
Oh, I was hoping a little banter back and forth would happen. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, no, the wrong ritual. Never mind. I think we're. Did we got the Heartwood, correct?
yes,
We did.
Alrighty. Let's boot, scoot, and boogie.
Okay.
Wonderful. As you make your way back out, everybody else has kind of reconvened from their various tasks or is making their way back. And and you bring everything together, and I would imagine those of you who Finn sent on individual missions are likely presenting all of the things that you have found to Finn. At which point Finn probably lays everything out on the altar, checking it over to make sure that it really is what he sent you after. And the last thing that is needed is to collect the breath of the forest, at least in terms of ingredients, as it were, and with this newfound tome that Finn and Karen have brought out with them, it is quite easy to perform the druidic rite. Finn, unless you have anything that you would like to do first, give us...
No, he's gonna start. Hang on. What the hell is that from, James?
The
The Croods.
Groots. Yeah.
Got it.
Second one or the first one?
Belt. That's from the first one. Belts.
Yeah. The little sloth's name is Belt because he acts like a belt.
They wear it like a belt.
the one character does.
Okay. No, Finn's gonna, use his staff and draw his staff, which is, his druidic talisman or whatever, and start drawing the ritual symbols for to get the breath of the wild blessing.
Yeah. Give us Arcana.
That's an 18.
Where's Zelda?
With an 18, Finn is able to draw out the runes. The rest of you who are watching can both feel and hear as the leaves start to rustle and a wind picks up and moves through the grove. And as everything settles back down again, you realize that there was something about that felt a little different to almost all of you. Or rather, yes, I say to almost all of you because Finn may actually recognize the feeling of said magic moving through the world.
I'm sure Finn would. What is it?
It's what is it? Well, what it actually is this giant invisible beast that fly. No.
No, I mean, what is the feeling?
It is a feeling of calm, of not necessarily to be cliche, but it is a feeling of green, of oneness with the world, and that the space that you are in is accepting of you being there. Like I said, to Finn, this is probably something that he has felt before in performing rites and rituals with his druid circle. The rest of you, this might be something a little bit newer, but it makes you feel at peace with the world around you. And as this moves through, Niora perks up a little. She says, "Clearly you've found everything. Do you have the blooming moon dew and the tree resin and everything else?"
Yes, and he hands it over.
And she says, "Then it is time to perform the ritual, the cleansing." And do you point out that you have this book, or that you found this book?
Yeah, he does.
S-
Sure. Yeah, no, I do.
Then she looks over it. Oh, haven't seen that tome in many years. But that should help you. Not that I don't trust my own memory, but it will be a lot easier for you to follow. And she flips it open to a page and hands the tome to Finn and says, "You must inscribe these runes in 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 a circle here on the ground, and once you've done that, we'll we'll Im- we'll imbue them with the resin from the tree." And she points at the page. And sets you on this task, for which let's make an Arcana or Religion roll.
Okay.
Have some guidance.
Yeah. Okay. That's a 24.
Yeah, with a 24, Finn is clearly adept at inscribing runes.
Particularly ones that he has seen.
Particularly ones that he has seen. And inscribes this circle around the altar and the space that you are using, and then takes the resin collected by L and well, probably more coaxes it out of the vials than pours it because it's resin. And the circle begins to glow with a lovely green color, full of life, and somewhat the not necessarily chromatically, but definitely thematically the antithetical to the pink goo. Finn turns the page in the tome and looks to what is next, and the reading through the page, it says that now everyone that has been involved in the collection and execution of this ritual must stand together and draw in the energy, the natural energy from the forest. And so Finn will gather you all up together, I would imagine. And we need to get either a nature, actually, we need a nature roll from everyone.
Hey.
Casting guidance on myself.
Choices.
Yeah, I'm betting Sam will need one.
Hell.
Elle would need
Elle?
one more than Sam.
Mia's,
I got it.
Mia's a ranger.
So yeah, Mia will probably be okay.
Where is a 10? Yes. Did I completely forget that I had guidance as a cantrip? Absolutely, I did. Am I going to abuse the shit out of it? Yes, I am.
Finn rolled a 21. Oh my goodness, Otto, you look so cozy. He's all nested in my clothes on the bed from unpacking.
How we doing here? Who's got what? Or let me simplify the question. Has anybody rolled lower than a 15?
Yes.
Did you roll for Mia?
Yes.
I did roll for Mia. Mia is fine. Niora is also fine. And by fine I mean they are doing what they need to do. Cool. So Elle and Sam
And Karen.
and Karen?
Yep. I
Oh
rolled
hey.
10.
Cool. Please make Constitution saving throws.
Oh shit.
$15.
And we're back. I got a 9.
15.
Cool. Sorry.
Considering I have +5 in that one when I'm proficient,
That's impressive.
So
it was a good run. It was a good run.
Most impressive.
Ellen Karen pass the Constitution saving throw. Sam at this point will take a level of exhaustion. This
Oof.
channeling
How do I do this?
Just magic is difficult for her, okay?
magic is hard.
Especially nature magic.
Okay.
If I can't smash it and bash it, I don't know what to do.
If it can't get solved with the sword, it does not in my repertoire.
It doesn't involve killing something. She's having problems.
Yes.
Look. Just recite the mantra to yourself in your head. It's green, therefore it's nature.
I don't like broccoli.
And as you all draw this magic in, you can see that the corruption is pulling back. It is like watching the world outside of your circle in rewind, right? Like this corruption is pulling back towards its center, and the energy from the ritual pushing out against it, for some of you a little bit harder to bear than others, those not used to channeling this type of magical energy. And of course, in Alex's infinite wisdom, I didn't do my homework. But that's okay. I mean, I did half the homework. I did half the assignment, so it's all good. As let me just pull this. As you are watching the world pull back in, or the corruption pull back in, you see a cluster of ethereal spectral beings, or spectral entities in the shape of beings. Hard to say. That come out towards wow, I can do this.
Words are hard.
Yeah, words are hard.
Words are hard.
It's because I'm trying to do multiple things at the same time. So it's all good.
Alex doesn't love us enough to give us his undivided attention.
Oh, you have my undivided attention. It is just split between multiple D&D things at the same time.
I am giving you a hard time.
I know, but still.
You turned me into a newt. I'm sorry,
Um,
that's the only thing I could think of with that voice, Alex.
Yeah, it's all good. I just want to make sure that I'm pulling something sane here. Yep. Okay. It's gonna be great. You see. Oh, I see. I have to do this way, or it'll be stupid. Anemones.
Anemones.
Anemones? Phenomena.
Anemones. Anemones.
They're sea anemones. What the what? What? Why? That was.
Don't hurt yourself.
Alex tries to talk, take two.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. I put a thing in and it got named Sam, and that was weird. I don't know why these are coming up with. I don't know why these tokens are coming up with a picture of Sam, but that's not what they are. In any event, you see these three ethereal forms that come knocking towards the outside of your wait, they're just
Our ritual circle?
Your ritual circle. They're all kinds of messed up. Their label is friendly and they have a weird appearance and I don't understand, but whatever. It's all good. They're not Sam. This is going to be really fucking confusing because they all look like Sam, but they're not Sam.
I'm going to attack Sam.
I'm going to attack Sam. And I need you all to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
So this would get really confusing if I were to use Mirror's Edge and have then more Sams.
Oh my God.
I will
Yes.
murder you. I don't know what happened here. I'm gonna try to fix it while we're doing this. I don't know what's going on.
17.
Oh, that's better. Why didn't that work before? Okay.
Karen, what's your dex modifier?
+2.
Okay. Because I also rolled a 17.
You're
That's
+5, right?
better.
I'm +3.
Huh.
Not yet to +5.
Okay.
Soon.
I shall make it better. Qua. I fixed them. Yay. Okay. Try this again. I need to add you to the turn order. Let's see. I need to roll for Mia.
Yes.
I need to roll for the other NPCs. I might have just rolled everybody. Sorry, Finn, what did you roll?
12.
I believe that. Great. Sam, what did you roll?
Pretty sure if I was gonna lie, I'd pick a better fucking number.
12.
Okay. And Karen, I assume you rolled a 17, and Ellie rolled a 13.
Aaron and
Also,
Elm.
it should transfer my roll over to Foundry.
It did.
So
L rolled a 17 also. That's who got
Yes.
caught up in the. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Lovely. So you see these creatures coming at you, from or outside of your spell circle, and wow, that's bad. Yeah, Karen, you are up first. That
Cool.
was annoying.
wait, why is he up first? Shouldn't L be up first?
Does L have the higher dex mod? Sorry.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, because the combat tracker did weird things. That's why. I can make you. I'll fix it. There, L, you're up first.
Okay.
I shall force it into submission. That's why. That's why.
Ooh, getting
Uh,
exciting tonight.
Don't threaten me with a good time, Alex.
I do what I can. I do what I want.
take a step forward. And
Wait. Alex,
Yes.
does Finn know if them stepping out of the circle will break the ritual?
It. Finn. Yes. Finn would likely strongly advise folks not to leave the ritual circle, which is
Okay.
probably I don't know if it encompasses the it's probably about that big. Actually, we'll just call it 20 feet to make it even.
So, is it okay if they leave their spot in the ritual circle?
Oh, yes. Leave their spot? Yes.
Okay.
but
So
okay.
Finn,
Stepping
as-
here is okay. Stepping here is not okay.
as L starts to move, Finn is like, "Don't leave the circle."
We'll kind of push these guys up.
As
They would be
as
coming
he's
right up
still,
to the edge.
still, focusing on the magic, but but he yells at L.
Okay. But takes a step
Don't
just to
don't-
here.
don't break the ritual.
And then is gonna try to do a stabby with the dagger.
Yeah, do it.
That's a net 20 for a total of 27.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
Oh,
is-
yeah, it's a critical hit. My man handed
it
double
is a
damage
magical
with it.
dagger in case it matters.
uh,
Oh yeah, it's a critical hit. My man handed double damage with it. But I say, oh yeah, it's a critical hit. It's critical.
So max roll for 1 plus a roll.
correct.
Yeah.
18 points of damage.
Yeah.
Woo!
And 2 weapon fighting.
Is it any particular type of damage, or is it just piercing damage?
It's magic dagger.
I
It's
understand that it's
magical
magic,
piercing
but like it makes a difference.
It is piercing.
Copy. Okay.
I'm not dead yet.
And 2 weapon fighting. Second dagger. 22 to hit.
Yeah, a 22 hits.
It's another 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Sure.
And make sure I jot that. And to help make room, El is going to step back into his spot without drawing an attack of opportunity because he's got mobile.
Sure. Is that all El's got?
That's all El's got for the moment.
All right, Karen, you're up. Now you're up for real.
Gee, thanks. I'm gonna move through both L and Finn to get right here.
Okay.
I should have asked before I moved. Wraiths are considered undead, right?
Yes.
Beautiful. I'm going to cast Turn Undead. I'm going to, let me phrase it, I'm going to channel my divinity
Okay.
and use Turn Undead.
Yeah, do it.
I need a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw from all three of them.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Wisdom. Hold on. Okay. Just need to make sure I'm doing the right thing. Sure. Saving throw. The first one gets a nat 20. The next one gets a 19. And the last one gets a 10.
Yay!
So the overwhelmed wraith is overwhelmed by Karen's
Mm-hmm.
presence.
Cool. Well, because it failed its wisdom saving throw, it now takes 5d8 radiant damage.
Oh fuck!
So why did that only roll 1?
I was going to ask you the same question. Why did it only roll 1?
You can see it clearly says 5d8 radiant damage right there. Okay, that's 6, 7,
I was going to say just roll 5d8.
4, 8, 1.
For a total of 8, 12, 13, 20, 26. 26? Is that true?
Hold on. 14, 18, 26. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. It takes 26 radiant damage. It lets out a little screamy action going on there. You're really going to make it okay.
Yes, whatever it is, we're gonna make you do it.
Yeah, no, no, it's fine. Okay.
This is what you get for neglecting your homework.
I know. Cool. It is Mia's turn. Knowing Mia,
Hold on.
Is going to shoot it.
I may have some bonus actions.
Oh, well then
Oh ho ho!
do your thing. Sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's not that I don't want you to do it, it's just that I want to keep things moving.
Spiritual weapon. Yo.
Yeah, do it. I should have seen that coming.
Wait.
That's what she said.
Actually,
Keep it moving, Dean.
I'm trying to read something. I'm so sorry. Okay.
No reading. No reading aloud.
Okay. Yeah. No. Spiritual weapon. In between those two, the overwhelmed and the proud.
Sure.
Actually, next to the stressed, right there.
Okay.
Because the overwhelmed's gonna run the fuck away from me as far as it can when it's his turn.
Great. Your spiritual weapon materializes. I don't remember what your spiritual weapon is.
It's a giant scythe.
Right.
Yep.
It is a giant scythe. I should have known that.
We had this discussion when he wasn't here.
Make. I assume you're going to attack with said spiritual weapon?
I thought I needed to roll initiative. My bad.
For the spiritual weapon? No, it just attacks on your turn.
Oh, beautiful.
It's like a bonus action, isn't it?
That is a 23.
Yeah. No, that's not going to hit. Yeah, of course it hits.
Why can't I roll for damage?
Clearly, the world doesn't like you today.
No, it does not.
Because you got to watch.
That actually could be a thing. Stand by. 1.
Stand by caller.
Holding.
Spells. Cast spiritual weapon. Yay. Okay, cool. Yeah, whatever. Um,
9 damage.
it's 1d8 plus 5. That was literally just to cast it. There we go. 8 damage
8 damage.
of force. 8 force damage.
It takes 8 damage. Lovely. Is that all that Karen has?
Yes, sir.
Then it is Mia's turn. And I would imagine we're all going to assume that Mia is just going to shoot the thing.
She's going to shoot it.
In my face.
Kapow!
I can't imagine that she has any ranger spells that are useful in this case.
Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark. She will cast Hunter's Mark because the rest of us know how to play rangers. And she will take aim at this thing and shoot it. Specifically the one closest to her, the overwhelmed wraith, and she is going to shoot it in the face. These don't have to be privates. 'Cause she gonna miss the first time. But she has a second attack, and she's going to attack again. And this time, for a nat 20,
Wow!
is going to deal some damage.
Crit, 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 crit.
Yeah. That will be 10 points of damage that she does. The stressed wraith tries to press against the circle and worm its way through. It can't quite push through, but it comes up along the edge and is going to attack Karen. It is going to demand that you make a charisma saving throw.
And I fail.
Ooh, cool.
Plus 6 to my saving throws.
Yeah, well,
Guys, we're not with you today.
Oh, God.
and you're gonna take 19 necrotic damage.
Ouch.
And you are going to be stunned until the end of your next turn. As the wraith comes up next to Karen, Karen just feels it pulling at his soul, for lack of a better word. And it just drains this life from him. I'm like kind of picturing this like the Dementors in Harry Potter. Cool. The Proud Wraith, who's sitting on the outskirts here, is going to also push up against the circle. And he's going to... he is going to look at Sam and demand a charisma saving throw.
Oh, and due to exhaustion, that is with disadvantage. You said wisdom?
Charisma.
Okay.
This is the time.
Ooh,
This
boy.
is I was gonna say this is the time where Sam like rolls crazy good, right?
Nope.
Nope.
A 5.
Cool.
Sam looks like she might not have slept well.
Sam feels a very strong tug, and at the core of her being, and is going to take 31 necrotic damage.
Mother of God! Can I turn that to another wraith, please? Or is... Hang on, I'm reading. I'm wondering if Cloud Rune will work with an attack, or if it's any damage. Nope, it's just an attack. Damn it. Okay.
Sam, you're up.
Okay.
Wait, is she stunned also?
No, that hurt.
Actually, that is true. Sam is also stunned.
God damn it. How do I get out of stun, or is it just
It is for one turn.
stunned until your next turn?
It is for one turn.
Sam looks visibly hurt and lets out a small whimper as she takes a knee. Just give me a minute.
Cool.
So the stun effect, you lose your action and bonus action, correct?
Just double checking, but I'm pretty sure that is true. A stunned creature's incapacitated, can't move, can't speak. Can't move, can speak falteringly. The creature automatically fails strength and dex saving throws, and attack rolls against the creature have advantage. So, it's God forbid we reference multiple. While you have the incapacitated condition, you can't take any action, bonus action, or reaction. We have defined one status effect with another status effect. Love it. So yes, that is true. Cool. Finn's up.
Okay. Undead creatures are weak to radiance, aren't they?
Yes.
All right, hang on.
Where did you go?
There we go. Okay. Yeah. Finn is going to step through L.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah, he's gonna step back. And be.
Drag Garrett with you.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. Actually, he's gonna take one step further back so that he's next to the altar with Master Niora. Yep. And because he knows how to play spellcaster, he's gonna cast Moonbeam. At 3rd level.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it's a 5-foot radius cylinder. He's gonna get, those two. I need a Constitution roll from them.
Yep. You can have one. 12.
Okay.
And a nat 1.
Oh, that is bullshit. Those are some terrible rolls. Okay. The one that rolled a 12 takes 7 damage.
Yep.
And fuck you. The other one takes 21 damage.
Sure.
Radiant damage. And if they are shapeshifted, they revert to their true form.
They don't change forms, but they take.
Okay.
They take some. This moonbeam. Finn calls down this moonbeam. These ethereal beings seem to lose pieces of their etherealness, as it were.
Right. Sam took a knee. Sam took Sam took a knee. How badly damaged was Karen?
I'm down to almost half.
Karen can heal himself though. Finn, Cat. Let's see. 60 feet. Okay, yeah. Finn mutters some druidish and throws a healing word on Sam. So she takes 8 healing points.
Appreciate it.
Sweet. Has Finn got anything else?
Nope.
Cool. The overwhelmed Wraith is up, who is now compelled to run away from Karen, I believe, correct?
Correct. As far as he can.
Sure. How far is that? Oh, that's far.
Yeah, the specific wording is: you present your holy symbol and censure undead creatures within each undead creature of your choice within 30 feet of you must make a DC 16 wisdom saving throw. The creature is frightened and incapacitated. Condition for 1 minute.
Wow.
And for the duration,
Oh,
it
yeah.
tries to move as far from you as it can on its turn. The effect ends early if the creature takes damage. If you have incapacity.
Oh, you mean damage like it just took?
So
It's being incapacitated, and or it doesn't run away.
I think the frightened effect is now just gone.
Yes, the frightened effect is gone. It's still incapacitated.
But should it have moved well, I'm sorry. Did it have to wait till its turn to move away?
Yes. as
Okay.
it can on its turn.
Copy. Wee. But it's incapacitated. That's fine.
Oops.
I mean, it's fine because I'm incapacitated right now, also, so it actually didn't have to run away from me.
Well, so it's incapacitated at least.
Yep.
When it ends its turn, I need another saving throw.
Yes, that is true. That's what is it? Constitution?
Unless it's gonna, I mean,
saving throw.
it's incapacitated.
Right, which means it is going to have disadvantage on the saving throw.
But like the save happens at the end of its turn.
Sure.
But
it can't do anything.
It can't do anything because it's incapacitated.
Right.
Right. So I need a Constitution throw, unless it's going to run away.
A 7.
Okay, then.
And it fails.
It's going to take 11 radiant damage.
Great. It's going to take some radiant damage. L is up.
Yeah. 5, 10. Yeah, no, not gonna try to get to stressed Wraith. Karen needs to move in order to go after that one. Karen, why don't you move?
I'm incapacitated.
Karen can't move.
Can L help me up?
Actions.
I don't think that's what incapacitated means.
Incapacitated. Go ahead.
Let's first see what doing a stabby on Mr. Overwhelmed Wraith does.
Yeah, sure, do it. You can still. It is incapacitated, so you can roll with advantage.
Okay. 22 to hit.
Yep.
Here, that's 7 points of damage. What is that? Aha. It's incapacitated. I can get sneak attack on it. So that's an additional 13 points of sneak attack.
For a total of what?
Total of 20 points.
Of magical piercing damage. Cool. It takes a whole lot of damage. L doesn't
I wonder if
necessarily.
this will work.
L feels like his blades go through weird mist, but they seem to do quite a lot of damage.
I'm gonna see if this is gonna work on these guys. Let's see if they can make a Constitution saving throw.
All of them?
Just this one.
Just
Mr.
this one.
Overwhelmed.
Sure. It is still, yep, with,
Yes! It's poisoned for a minute and takes an additional 2d10. There it is. 12 points of damage.
So this is from one of your blades or something.
Yes, dagger of venom.
Cool. L stabs this dagger into the wraith, and it kind of swooshes through the mist that makes up the creature. And while it did some damage as he slashed through it, it seems that the poison just doesn't quite take hold. And it is Karen's turn.
I believe it is Mia's turn.
I believe it is Karen's turn. Oh, wait. Does the incapacitation just end?
Yes.
Yes, it ends at the end. It was stunned until the end of next turn. Yes, so if this is Karen's next turn after, that is true.
Yep.
Mia feels pretty good about the way things just went down. And with her hunter's mark on the overwhelmed wraith, she is going to try to shoot it again. Because it worked so well the last time. And it's still incapacitated, so she gets to roll with advantage. That'll hit. That'll work.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
That was a lame damage roll, but you know, what else? It's what happens when you're not here to roll your own dice. And Hunter's Mark is 1d6 that she gets to add, I think. So d6. Okay, well that helps a lot. So that's another 5 damage. And she's going to shoot again. Yes, 23 to hit. Ooh, well, she turned it around this time. That's max damage. Plus 1d6.
Hey, Alex.
Yeah.
Just giving you a heads up. You did forget Mia's ability of Gloomstalker on that first turn.
What does it do?
She gets a third attack on the first turn of combat, on her first turn of combat.
Well, then she can have it now, I guess. What's one more attack? What's one more attack when you're doing pretty good? Holy crap. That's a 21 to hit.
When you're on a roll.
When you're on a roll, you just keep rolling. And that's another 8 8
Otter has
damage.
this really weird Norwegian saying, which is like, if you can't walk it, roll it, or something like that, which is basically just like, do it whatever way you can.
Suffice it to say, this overwhelmed wraith has been totally overwhelmed and is looking about as bad as an ethereal being could possibly look.
Looking kind of thin and wispy for a wraith.
Yeah, something like that.
A little
The
thin
stressed,
liquidy.
the stressed wraith, is going to demand that holy crap, does this I need it. Yeah, okay, cool. Everyone please make a strength saving throw.
Aw.
This is bullshit.
Oh well, I failed.
Oh, there's my good girl, even with disadvantage.
Hey, Alex,
Yes.
is this a spell or magical effect?
I mean, yes, it is a magical effect.
Great. Yo, that's a dirty. Oh, yeah, that's a dirty 20.
I gotta roll from Mia.
Yep.
Strength saving throw.
Ellie got a 16.
Sam got 18.
I have never been so happy that we got Finn those magical items.
Yep.
Cool. So, anybody who rolled less than a 15,
How much damage am I taking?
so what happens is, these brambly vines erupt from the ground, and they'll attempt to latch on to all of you. Anyone who rolled less than a 15 is restrained for 1 minute, and may attempt to break free from the restraints. As you may roll as an action on your turn to break free from the restraints. Otherwise, after 1 minute, you are not restrained. And that is all that it is going to do. The proud wraith, standing, floating ethereally above Karen.
I would have had advantage on this even if I didn't have the shield.
Alex, what does restrain do?
Means you can't leave. Like, you can't move.
E F G H I J K. I literally have the wait. Where did it go? I hate you.
I'm pretty sure that's what it means.
Restrained.
The tooltips on the sheet aren't working. That's why I was gonna say.
While you are restrained, you experience the following effects. Your speed is 0. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage. And disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Sorry, Mia is also restrained, and I should mark that so that I remember that is true.
So because your movement is 0, if you were to have fallen prone, you also could not get up.
Yeah,
oh, yep.
That is true. The proud
Taryn,
wraith
what is your
is going to swing some ethereal claws, as it were,
Wait a
at-
minute. Did any of the? Is this the first Wraith turn in this round,
nope.
or did
But the first
okay,
the
one
first
that,
one that went was the stressed wraith, which is not in the moonbeam. This is the first.
Okay.
This is the first one that's in the moonbeam.
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah. So he's going to swing some ethereal claws at Karen. Roll d20. Mhm. Sure, do that. No, I.
Jesus.
How's a 27 to hit?
That hits.
Proud rune.
Can you do that? Sure.
Reaction.
Does it require you?
Are you incapacitated?
Does it require?
No, it just
Does it require any other components, like verbal or if? Well, you're not incapacitated and you're not restrained.
nope.
Then yeah, knock yourself out.
You may continue, but everything that one is throwing. This one, right?
Uh-huh.
You haven't been hit yet. Going to you.
Okay. Okay. Well, aren't you lucky? It'll take 20 points of damage.
Thank you, Sam.
Welcome.
Thank you.
And then it will make a Constitution saving throw. Which it will pass.
Okay, hold please. What did it get?
A
You got
21.
a 21.
Oh yeah. That'll pass. However, it still is going to take damage. It's going to take 5 damage.
It takes some radiant damage. Sam, tis your turn.
Yeah, now Sam is mad. I rage.
Sam waits till now. Sam waits till halfway into the fight.
Why
to
the fuck
rage.
did she wait until now?
Because she didn't have an action until now.
Oh.
Their first hit was, nope, I'm going to take a knee. That hurt.
Yeah, that yep, I forgot about that. That happens.
Looks like Elle's got the top one. Sharon's got the middle one. I'm going to take my aggression out on you.
Right, I was going to say the Wraiths were like, oh, no, we're not going to allow this.
Yep. Now I'm mad. Does a 17 hit?
A 17 hits, yes.
Yay. Damage is 7 damage.
What type of damage?
Slashing.
Slashing damage. Great. That is absolutely not what I meant to do.
You magic weapons, don't you, Sam?
Yeah,
Huh?
it takes some damage.
I'm pretty sure all of her weapons are magic.
Yep.
Yeah. Is bad?
No.
No. It is
Is
not
good.
bad. It's
Is
good.
good.
I swing again.
Okie days.
And 13.
A 13
Not feeling too hot about that one.
13 does not hit.
Sam,
What?
if you have a chance, you should try to shackle one of them into the moonbeam.
Oh, okay. And she snaps her fingers and fire rune on the first one.
Yeah.
The proud.
That Constitution strength saving throw. What is it?
Strength saving throw. You're trying to beat a 13.
Strength.
The
saving throw.
what's the one that's not incapacitated but is in the moonbeam?
Proud.
The proud one. If she can hit that one, that's the best one.
Unfortunately, it's the one that I attack.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
Aw. Nope. But you still take a 2d6 fire damage for the initial hit.
It'll take a whole bunch of. Well,
Whole bunch of 2 damage.
it'll take some fire damage.
Oh,
That's a lot
sorry.
of damage.
Sorry, Finn. Broke my mojo.
Fins up.
fins up. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, we're. Huh.
What if we move the moonbeam again?
Yeah, okay. I do believe that is. I'm just curious. So they can't enter the spell circle?
Correct.
Are they just like stopped by it, or does it seem like it damages them?
It hasn't seemed like it has been damaging them. They don't seem to be able to push through it.
Just really amused by the idea of like thorn whipping one and trying to pull it into the circle.
Do it. Do it.
I don't think it'll work though.
Do it.
Let's see.
Hey. Rule of cool. You gotta do it. Unless you have something else.
So long as you don't break your concentration on the moonbeam.
that wouldn't. Let's see. Everyone there is too close. How wounded is Karen?
I am
Pretty bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Is he, so he's trapped, but he's not incapacitated?
Correct.
Okay.
You know, I felt like I was having my soul ripped out of my body, so yeah, it hurt a lot.
It took a minute.
Okay. Would you perhaps like some healing, or can you heal yourself?
I would love a tiny bit of healing.
Okay. Finn is gonna walk up and touch. Like he's gonna walk over, lay his paw on Karen from behind, and give him a 2nd level cure wounds.
Nice.
Which is 24.
24. That's serious.
Yeah, no, the new version got buffed. Like they literally gave it 1 dice. So the base is now 2d8 at 1st level, and every level you go up, you multiply the number of dice times the level. So like at 3rd level, it's 6d8.
Wow.
Yeah, plus your bonus.
It's stupid. It's beautiful.
I mean, it's great, but it is limited in the fact that it is a touch spell.
Sure, that's true.
And then yeah, he's gonna move back to where he was, so you don't have to move him at all. It's fine. His movement is entirely unhindered. Because I know he's that they've cast Entangled and like made the ground all like vinesy and shit. But wait, does it matter? Once they cast Entangle, like, is the ground itself now difficult terrain, or was it just the one move?
No, it is just that.
Just the one action?
Correct.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, so like up, dude, here's some heals, back. And yeah, that's what he's got.
Cool. The overwhelmed
Because he doesn't have like cool damaging bonus actions.
Nice. The overwhelmed wraith is still
Not incapacitated anymore.
Not incapacitated anymore. In which case, it's gonna do some things.
Oh. I thought it was at the end of its turn, so it's still incapacitated.
Cool.
No, it was incapacitated last turn.
Yes, you are correct.
It is going to it's gonna swing some ethereal claws at L.
Huh?
Whoa, where did it go? And it is totally gonna whiff.
That's a critical fail on its part. Does it hit itself?
No, it probably hits me.
It is
Nope.
too dazzled by the moonbeam.
No,
Damn
it does not. But it is going to
Damn
make
it.
it is going to make a Constitution saving throw.
Hell yeah!
Really hoping that it was going to hit itself.
It's going to roll a 21 on the Constitution saving throw.
Fuck you.
Half damage.
11. Suck it.
And this ethereal being seems to evaporate into a mist. And
Yay. One of them is down.
It goes
What's dead? Yay.
Yeah, L, you're up.
Well, I can do this without even moving.
Oh, sorry. Actually, you can do this without even. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. Sorry.
Stabby.
Yay.
I've got an ally within 5 feet of my enemy.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Maximum stabby.
Sneak attack.
17 to hit.
17 is enough.
That's
I just imagine Elle being like, like anime style. Like you can't actually see it anymore.
Just sewing machine level of stabbing.
The stabbing robot from Futurama. I gotta practice my stabbing. That's 19 points of damage.
Yeah, it'll okay.
And 15 to hit.
A 15 is not enough.
Yeah, didn't think so. Second dagger didn't want to do much.
Moves through the same.
Is that all Elle's got?
Area.
5, 10. Wait, 10. Yeah, I was gonna move there.
Cool. Karen, 'tis your turn.
Now that I'm dazed, not dazed and confused and on the ground, I clasp my my talisman, and I need a wisdom saving throw from both of them, please.
Wisdom saving throw, sure.
Turn undead.
Somehow I doubt those are their strong suit.
The first one gets a 20. And the other one gets a 16.
If it meets, it beats it.
Do they take like half damage or something? Or no, this was turn undead. Never mind.
Yeah. So the Seer Undead only takes effect if turn undead takes effect.
Happy. You still have a or wait, was spiritual weapon concentration? Or is your spiritual weapon still floating around somewhere?
Spiritual weapon is gone because it was concentration, because I was incapacitated.
Cool. Have you got anything else then?
I'm thinking.
What about your spirit friends?
That's an action.
Some ancient guardian action, you say?
Can I cast Shield of Faith on myself?
Sure.
Because apparently they're not too affected by me.
But you're definitely affected by them.
Yes, why are wraiths so wise?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool. That makes it Mia's turn, and Mia is, gonna do her thing. The one that she was shooting at, the one that she was shooting at before is now dead. So she uses a bonus action to move Hunter's Mark to the Proud Wraith, and is going to make shooty. Do the thing. Ataku.
Well, the dog is tantruming in the background.
The first shot doesn't hit. But her second shot surely does. Do some damage. Plus Hunter's Mark. Oops. Ah. Nearly max damage. She's gonna do 16 damage there. And the stressed wraith is up. Cool. The stressed wraith. Let's gotta do this. And it is going to swing some ethereal claws at Karen again. Oh, 19 to hit.
Negative.
Cool.
Constitution.
Yeah, that's all it's got. It's gonna make a con. This is the stress wraith. The stress wraith is not in the moonbeam. The proud wraith is gonna do more things.
Is the stressed one in the moonbeam?
No.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
Okay, so the proud one is the one in the moonbeam.
Right.
Yes.
The proud wraith swings some claws at Karen.
Who has a shield thing on?
Yeah. Meaning, does a 24 hit?
Just barely, but yes.
Cool.
Like 2 points and it wouldn't have.
Yeah, well. Karen gonna take 21 points of slashing damage. Or sorry, necrotic damage.
Jesus fuck.
I'm up. I'm down. I'm up. I'm down.
And it's gonna make a Constitution saving throw. It's got a 20.
Okay, hold please.
Holding.
It takes 7 radiant damage.
It takes 2 to tango. It takes 7 radiant damage.
Okay, so Karen's down?
No, I'm at half health again.
Oh. Okay. That's what. Yeah, okay.
And it is Sam's turn.
Yeah, that looked like it hurt.
Just a wee bit.
Yo.
I think I see my intestines.
It's fine.
Ow.
Rub dirt in it.
I can see my
No,
It's okay.
It's the worst thing you can do.
Works for me.
I'm surprised you're not dead yet.
So am I.
No, I've wondered down a time or two myself.
The worst thing
I'm
you could
very
do
hard
would
to
be to
kill.
like take blood thinners. At least dirt might clot it.
Does a 16 hit?
16 does hit.
Yay! Okay, we found its AC, guys.
That's metagaming.
I'm sorry. It's fun. I was wondering what it was. That is going to be 12 damage, sir. I'm going to throw in a little giant smite on that attack and deal an extra 1d6 damage.
Sure.
You hurt my friends one too many times. That is an additional 3 damage.
Yeah.
Second verse, same as the first.
You.
Oh, maybe not same as the first. I do not believe an 8 will hit.
No, it
No,
won't.
it will not. She got cocky. That'll be her turn.
Wonderful. Finn is up.
Okay. Finn is gonna swing the moonbeam
Yeah. Swing the moonbeam.
and hit both of them.
So it was written, so shall it be done.
But then, oh, yeah, that works too. That's great. As long as that doesn't hit Karen.
Nope, doesn't hit Karen.
Yeah, we're gonna do the little swingy dance. Where he swipes it over, like he swings it around over them, but doesn't hit Karen. And if need be, will land just on the one.
Yeah. Now this you can do this without hitting Karen. Not a problem.
Sweet. Perfect. Cool. I need Constitution saving throws from both of them.
Yep. Who'd have thunk it? The first one rolls a 22.
Fuck you.
The second one
It takes 7 radiant damage.
rolls a 14.
The second one takes 7 radiant damage. Finn is also going to throw a healing word. No, he's gonna throw a healing word on Karen for 8 points of healing.
Cool.
Are you trying to take my job?
You haven't done any of it of your own yet.
I need
Do it
everybody.
your damn self, and I won't have to.
Everybody needs to make a an Arcana check.
An Arcana check, huh?
Arcana check? Uh-oh.
Is this a spell or magical effect?
No.
Okay.
Roll a 12 2 times in a row. Let's go.
11.
I got a 7.
And no prestidigitation.
Mia's carrying the world here.
Hey, I got a
Got it?
14. So me and I are like, tied.
I didn't critically fail. I just got a 2.
Yeah, cool.
Al is like, I know prestidigitation.
Yep. Best way I could describe it.
Cool. Sam and
He's very
Elle make Constitution saving throws.
$18.
Cool.
Let's just assume that Sam fails miserably, but doesn't quite fail like a nat 1 miserably.
Cool. So as you guys are fighting to defend your ritual circle, you feel a new pulse of this magic that you've been channeling pull in. Sam, you're going to take another level of exhaustion.
Oh.
But as this magic pulses, this time you feel like an outward push, and the two remaining wraiths that were not looking like they were held together by much, get thrown to the wind, as it were, and they disappear. I'm just gonna do
Damn it! I hate when our enemies do that.
that.
It's the second and third time in like 24 hours that has happened.
Damn it!
And I need everyone. You can now. You each can choose to roll religion, arcana, or nature. It is not. Yeah, but everyone, please choose one.
I mean, it doesn't really affect me at all.
Religion.
Let's see. Sam got an 8.
6. Let's go.
Boop.
17.
Mia is going to take so Ranger is totally going to take a nature roll. And as you feel this pulse go out from your circle, and you continue to see this world in rewind, and the corruption pulling back in, the runes glow brighter and brighter, and there's one last pulse of energy, and you see flowers start to bloom, leaves start to come out on the trees, and the pinkness in Mia's eyes fades away, and it all pulls into a it all pulls into a vial, well, sorry, a flask of this stream water that you had collected all of this energy pulls back in, and you have a vial of the most concentrated pink goo that you have seen yet. But life seems to have been restored to this grove, to this tree, to this section of the forest. And as this pulse goes out, you can see that Niora breathes a sigh of relief, and all of a sudden you start to hear all of the things that you would expect to hear that you had been missing. The birds, the insects, the wind in the trees and the leaves. Is a rush of sound and life coming back at you as the green glow of the runes fade, and this energy leaves, and some of you feel a little more tired than others, but those of you used to actually using magic know this feeling of being somewhat spent. No, from a mechanic standpoint, no, this is not burning any extra spell slots or anything else. This is just you have done big magic and given of yourselves to protect this forest.
Hey, Karen, you got any more of that coffee and whatever you were making there? I could go for a nap.
Yeah.
This is what you do? I don't like magic.
Sam, how affected are you hit point wise?
Above the table, 30 out of 53.
Kill. So you cast the healing word on Sam. Second level.
Arigato, Mr. Roboto.
That is 17 points of healing.
Sam looks a hell of a lot better than she did before, but could still definitely use a good meal. And maybe a cat nap while everybody else figures it out.
I got you.
The only way to get rid of exhaustion is sleep. Because after the speed is halved, it goes to disadvantage on attack rolls. No.
Oh, hey, you take +4 more.
Oh, thanks. She is much better. Thank you.
So that took quite a lot. I think it's over.
Is it over?
It
Like,
is.
does the circle power down?
Yes, yes. The circle, the 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 glowing rune, the glow fades. The
And
world seems.
after the wraith collapse, like Finn waits a couple seconds to like see if anything else happens. But once the like pulse of the magic happens, his concentration breaks and the moonbeam just like flickers like a light, like a spotlight, and then
Yeah.
checks Master Niora. How is she doing?
Niora looks for the first time since you have seen her on this adventure like not not excited but happy, content, and healthy. um and she looks at you, Finn, and she says, "Clearly, I've taught you well, and your mastery of our arts is evident."
Inasmuch as a creature with fur could blush, he he takes both of his hands are on his stick, and he dips his head in respect.
She looks around at all of you and she says, "I know all of this has taken a lot out of all of you, but I don't know that there are words to express my gratitude for your help here. I'm sure that my my colleagues, the rest of our circle, will be here soon, and please take the time that you need, either here or with us back at at our home. It is the least that I can offer."
I vote for a bed that doesn't rumble every now and then.
We can do that for a bit. Master Niora, do you know what happened to the paladins? We actually came looking for the Dramphinians.
There were. I heard that they came north. I think, from what I've been able to gather, there may have been more points of incursion from the fiends, the vampires, along the mountains here. It is possible that they found some other encampment and never made it this far north. I
We
haven't.
something about the mountains.
Sorry, I didn't catch all of that.
I said we heard something about in the mountains.
That is.
Dragons, are you getting into the trash? Oh, we got into the butter the packaging for the butter. There's nothing in it, but it still smells like butter.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Neither can bag it.
Butter always gone.
Oh, come here.
Yes,
Come on.
that seems to be where all signs point to some kind of congregation
Great.
up further in the mountains.
Well, we need to rest before we continue on.
As I said, please feel free to stay here, or of course, Finn, if you would like to come home for any amount of time, you're always welcome, along with your friends.
How far away is the Grove Enclave court thing?
All right, they're like the home of the circle. It's probably from where they are. It's a little bit over a day's travel.
Oh.
Hence why Niora couldn't get help, and get back in the time. Like, they're probably gonna start showing up, late this afternoon. If she gets back to you guys.
Say we rest here until they show up, and then either go there or go back.
Well, Sam is, let's see. Don't you need one long rest for every level of exhaustion?
I think so. I don't know for sure, but I think so.
Levels of exhaustion. How to remove exhaustion. A creature can reduce their exhaustion level by 1 by finishing a long rest, provided they have also ingested food and drink.
So yes, one
yes.
long rest for each level.
Can I roll to make a coffee to remove a level of exhaustion from her?
Can I use the cleansing water to do it with? Purifying water?
Purifying water coffee to remove a level of exhaustion.
I mean, that's ingenuity right there.
Yeah. Roll
Medicine?
performance, Karen.
By now my armor should be ready, guys. We could head back to town.
That's a 13.
Yeah, with a 13 and the purifying water.
May I help?
It's I don't know. What do you know about coffee?
I know I have a +5 in performance.
I can make an argument that this is I'm trying to do this in a medicinal way.
As in the,
Exhaustion is scary.
You want to yeah, magic is scary. I think for the first time in a long time we actually had a combat that was like serious.
I mean, Mia literally went down during our battle against the
That's true. That's true.
The vampire, the vamp.
In any event, your implication being that you would like to try to add some kind of medicine to this adventure.
Yeah, I'm brewing it in a medicinal way. I'm adding herbs and spices to the coffee to bring up not only the caffeine content but its electrolyte properties to revigorate the body and soul.
Make a medicine.
Mushroom coffee.
Mushroom coffee.
Yes, yes.
It's a real thing.
Make
fucking
make
mushroom
a
coffee.
make a medicine check.
I am extremely
It's better.
suspicious
It's a
of
15.
I am so suspicious of the mushroom beverages.
Oh,
They
so am
all
I. I
want
don't
to
drink
put
it.
fucking cordyceps in them. I don't think so.
Yeah. So you brew this coffee.
Well, zombies, that's how you get zombies.
Do you want zombies? Because that's how you get
Oh, yeah,
fucking
fucking
zombies.
It is really good coffee. It is medicinal coffee, as it were. It will. Sure, I will give you.
I'm pulling a Karen right now.
I
I
will
just
give
found
you
an
the
open
level of
alcoholic beverage.
the level of exhaustion removed for this coffee.
Yay! Best coffee ever.
Yes, let's stay here. I would like to talk to the circle and the elders when they arrive.
So you decide to spend the rest of the day, possibly the evening here. Given that your plan, I assume, is just to be around, you certainly can.
That is exactly what it is.
For those of you that need it, you certainly could consider taking a long rest here. You're certainly welcome to take a short rest here. If you have business to do, it is, probably just about midday at this point. So, yeah. If you decide to take a long rest, that's fine. It'll be like you'll be back in action, in the late evening, for the potential of doing more things. Yeah. Certainly something you can think about for when we meet again next week, because here we are. It's 1:30 in the morning.
Yay.
And it is generally good
That was
place to
just-
stop.
Yeah. I mean, to be completely fair, Karen straight up was up most of the night making sure Niora was good and make sure Mia didn't fucking die.
Indeed.
So Karen's going night night for a little while.
And so with that, we shall reconvene next week.